All right, well, I am at the Tesla dealer in Service Center, whatever it is, in Rockville, picking up my car, other cars here too. And I was about to talk to you real quick about what happened. Well, they had to replace everything back to Tesla specs, as I mentioned before in my previous video. My hair's all messed up. And it was expensive. It was like $1,900. And I guess, like as I mentioned in here, what I learned, which I wish I had known, is that if your car isn't all Tesla parts and you need a ride height adjustment, which I guess is fairly somewhat common on X or S, or anything with air suspension, independent shops can't do it unless you're at a shop that happens to have the specs, which is very, very rare. Very rare. Okay, so if you're out somewhere else and you need an alignment, you need tires, they may not be able to help you if your alignment's out of spec, because I think this was a ride height issue, okay? And only Tesla could do it, and Tesla wasn't going to do it with the old parts. So I've got the old parts right here. You can see them. Here they are. These are the old parts. And they replaced them with new Tesla stuff. And apparently it's got, you know, new washers on there, and new everything, new bushings, that's what it is. And the bushings are what was a possible concern with tow out, I guess. I don't know, because the bushings are bad on the one I just got. The tow out would be a problem. Tow out, if it's done in the wrong way, would end up, you know, basically wearing out the insides of the tires as well, not just the camber, but the tow out. So that's my experience here. It did take an extra day. They told me, so service is better here. So I guess it depends on the service center where you go in terms of what happens with service. Service is better here because they told me I had a 9 o'clock Thursday appointment. They didn't get to it Thursday, but they told me maybe Friday. They told me that. And they made it happen. Friday at 6 p.m., right at closing time, I'm here, got my car. Good communication here with both the service managers. You know, they were easier to get in touch with, so I guess the service that I had problems with Tyson's Corner, I guess I know not to go there because it's just so much more difficult there. It's not like it's perfect here, but it's acceptable, and it's within, you know, reason that things that most people would be okay with. So, and they're checking out this guy's car right there. So anyway, that is what's been going on. If you've had any problems with the alignment, let me know. I think I have also learned, I'll do a video on this soon, what I need to do with my rear tires, and it's pretty simple. Oh, and by the way, here is what the alignment looks like now. If you saw my previous video, you knew it was way out of spec. This is in spec. They've got it right. That one on the right is definitely a little bit more out than the one on the left. I don't know why, but that's it. And then this is their specs, I guess, that they're giving me. And I don't know why this thing has been spinning and spinning and spinning. I'm gonna cancel it, try again. Like I've got a software update. Try that again. Okay, anyway, so here's what I'm gonna do. I advise anyone who has a Model X or S suspension, air suspension, inflate those tires. It's got a negative camber. I'm talking about the rear tires. Inflate the tires in the rear, and also keep it going at high suspension at all times. It'll drop you down at speeds, but keep it at high speed all the time and inflate those rear tires to the maximum. That's pretty much the solution, because any solution here with the ride height or with camber is going to be raising the ride height. That's it. You got to keep that ride height as high as you can all the time. Otherwise, you're going to wear the insides of the tires. And if you're a real aggressive driver, I guess it won't matter. If you drive it down low and you throw it in the corners, you'll be okay. But if you just drive normally like me, you're going to eat the insides of the rear tires up. So be sure to comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up and the bell for notifications, and we will see you in the next video.